Your Excellency, you can take your seat, and the guests, you can also take your seats as we receive the prayer. Thank you. The prayer. Thank you.
In a gathering of this kind, we have come from different religious affiliations, but God is one. Let us pray affiliations, but God is one. Let us pray the way we always pray. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Ever-living God, we would like to thank you for the gift of our country, Uganda. We would like to thank you that you have blessed our country, Uganda, with resources. You have Uganda with resources. You have blessed our country, Uganda, with good leaders. Almighty God, we would like to thank you for the gift of our President, His Excellency Yoweri Museveni, the President of the Republic of Uganda, that may you give him good health, give him knowledge and wisdom, that he may lead our country, Uganda, to realize that our country, Uganda, desire. For the gift of our cabinets, ministers, for the good vision and have for our country, Uganda. We would like to thank you for the judiciary. May they minister justice. May they promote the common good of the people. May they promote social peace. May they promote social peace, safeguarding individual freedom. We thank you. We thank you for the parliaments. May they make laws that enhances peace and stability in Uganda.
Your Excellency, you're most welcome to Agago. Your Excellency, you're most welcome to Agago District. Our people of Agago, they are so joyous. Agago District, our people of Agago, they are so joyous to welcome you at your own home. So much. Agago, oye! NRM, oye! Museveni, oye! Wagoelo jila matek menyuto ni wamaro General Yoweri Museveni. Wafoyo jolo la lobo. Your Excellency, we have distinguished guests. We have Major General Kidega, who is a son from this place. We have Deputy Inspector General Police. We have Deputy Commissioner General Prisons. We have members of Parliament from Agago District. May you stand up for recognition. Honorable again, Honorable Amos, Honorable Ricky from Agago West. We have NRM flag bearers for members of Parliament. May you stand up for recognition. You're most welcome. We have Honorable Edward McMott, NRM flag bearer for Agago County. We have Honorable Amos Okot John, MP flag bearer, Agago North. We have Honorable Ricky Richard Anywa, NRM flag bearer, Agago West constituency. And myself, Your Excellency, I'm Beatrice Akelo Akori, the woman MP flag bearer, Agago District. Your Excellency, we have NRM District Chairperson for Agago District and members of the Central Executive. May you stand up for recognition. Thank you so much for coming. I present to you the people of Agago District, Yiluchingu Bod Muse, Luak Moak Agago, Wafoyo Binu Matera Dada. At this time, allow me, Your Excellency, to invite the District NRM Chairman of Agago to come and read the district memo. Chairman, you're most welcome. NRM oye! Museveni oye! Museveni oye! Your Excellency, the people of Agago, they said last election of 2021, they gave you 75%. But this time, they're saying they are going to give you 90% of their votes. Agago oye! Chairman, you're most welcome. Then you invite the second.
NRM oye! NRM oye! Museveni oye! Afoy luak duchu me Agago. Your Excellency, my name is Okera Walter Ogwang, the NRM chairperson for Agago District. I want to take this singular honor on behalf of the NRM fraternity in Agago and the district leaders and everybody in Agago to welcome you, Your Excellency, to Agago District. One wajolo la diet lobo Agago kain kong wa foy matek udong ching matek me jol la diet lobo. Your Excellency, we want to thank God so much for your leadership and your dedication for serving this nation. Today, you have reached our district for your campaign trail. And as NRM fraternity, we are very excited and we want to say a warm welcome once again. I'm here to give you an overview of the past 5 years that you came here, and we overwhelmingly gave you our vote as the best district in Northern Uganda. And we still pledge that we want to retain that title to be still the best district. That will give you the vote as the minister had already stated. Agago District was carved out of Pade in 2010. In our 15 years of existence, we have some gains that we have made under the able leadership, Your Excellency. We have registered 153,000 members of NRM, and they are all going to vote for you, Muse. We are so proud, and we are still waiting to put you in office because we still believe that you are the right leader that is still going to steer Uganda in the right direction, especially knowing that we are moving into middle income. We still trust your leadership, Your Excellency. Agago has 26 sub-counties. Out of these sub-counties, we have realized a number of good things that we have seen under your leadership, and I just want to reiterate them in the following order. One, peace and security. We are so grateful, Muse, for pacifying Agago, especially the Eastern Belt. We are so happy that your system that you have set to relieve us from the Karamojong cattle rustlers has given us some opportunity to resettle back and work. But above all, also ensuring that there is total peace that we move and do our work. However, there are still some pockets of cattle rustlers disturbing us here and there, but I believe with your leadership, we will be able to stop that vice that is disturbing the people of Agago. Development, we have witnessed a number of things under the 5 years that you led us. And now we are also proud that we still want to give you more 5 years, because we feel like you have done us proud by doing the following activities that supported our district. Our district has got a total support revenue from the government up to 223 billion. And we are happy that this has served the community so well by providing a number of things that is needed for their social services and existent. Wealth creation. A number of activities has been put in place, and key among this is the program PDM. Agago District is performing one of the best districts in the country in delivery of the PDM. And because of this, I am so proud of my district leaders, especially the district COW and your technical team, for ensuring that you take good custody of the fund which is sent from the central government. Asante sana. PDM disbursement is at 99.6%, and that means out of the 39.9 billion that was brought to the district, about 39.6 have already been dispersed, and the community have the testament. Many of them have used it profitably. A case in point, we have a gentleman who has started a apiary in Wall Sub-County, and is reaping from the sale of the honey. And this is a very good success story that we are witnessing among many others. And the health sector, we have 39 health facilities and 1 health center force. Most of the health centers are in the sub-counties. We only, out of the 26 sub-counties, we have made sure that all the sub-counties except 11, they are the only one that are missing the health center 3s, but we have the health center 2s. So that is a gain for us, because when you look at the national statistics, we are not faring badly on that. And we want to appreciate you for funding the health sector. Education. Out of the 26 sub-counties, 13 have got the secondary school. 6 of these secondary schools were built in the last 5 years. So we want to thank you so much for making that gain. And this has greatly improved the enrollment of students in secondary school because of the free education that is offered under USC. Our enrollment moved from 1,500 to now 4,500 students in the giving. And we still encourage that, help us, and we give the secondary school to all the sub-counties as per the government policies. Water and sanitation, the government, within these 5 years, Your Excellency, we have provided water, and the coverage of the district is now strict, and we are very appreciative of this service given to the community. Road infrastructure, Mzee, our road has been facing great challenge. And this is because of the environmental, the water, when it rains, definitely all our roads is flooded because of the low land table. And this has been a little bit affecting our roads, but the rest of the access feeder road within the villages has been graded and worked on. But the key roads that connect the district, I will have some requests to make to you as I proceed with this. Other achievement that we have seen, Mzee, we have establishment of High Court. We want to thank you so much for giving for us the High Court at Patongo. We are now happy that this High Court is serving the 5 neighboring districts. And therefore, as Agago, we are happy to have that in our district. We also want to thank you in specific for appointing our sons and daughters to respective offices, especially the Chief Justice and our State Minister, Honorable Beatrice Akori. We also ask that if there are more opportunity in the next government, you can as well increase the appointment for us. Muzee, as I want to summarize, there are some key outstanding requests that we feel as a district you would help us. And this community has come today to listen to you about them. One, Muzee, the district is too big. We therefore kindly ask you, since we have been the best voting district, Muzee, running and coming to this center of the district is 54 kilometers. Can we have that and we have another district in Agago North constituency? That is our one biggest prayer to you. The second one, which is also very pregnant, Muzee, is our road. Muzee, we know there is already Moroto Road that you have already put it in program. But there is these two roads that we really humbly request your assistant, Muzee. This road from Patongo to Kalongo, it is our heartbeat as Agago people. Please, Muzee, we don't have tarmac here, but if we can have these two Kalongo connecting to already in plan Moroto Road, and you can make a wide section going to Wipolo and connecting to Kitgumatidi, that will be a big leap for us in the next coming years, Muzee. That is one of the biggest prayer today. The second last but not least is the district hospital, Muzee. We need health centers 4 in the 2 constituencies of Agago West and Agago North. And also, Muzee, we need a district hospital. We have to thank our partners, Kalon Hospital, who have been serving us all these years. But I think it is high time that we also had our own district hospital through your office, Muzee. Last but not least, as you see, we are in a neutral new ground. We wanted you to visit the ground that we dedicated to our fallen hero, the late Lieutenant General Paul Lokech. We gave this stadium in his honor, and I'm happy to introduce the wife, Paul Lokech, who is here, and she's visiting and coming to attend the rally. Thank you, Muzee. If you look at this stadium, it is also a big task ahead of us. Just find it within your heart what you can do best to help us in this area. Last but not least is electricity. Muzee, we are very grateful that all the sub-counties except 3 have been connected to the national grid. Thank you so much. However, there is this specific 2 schools that you have built them nicely, but then they don't have electricity. It's my humble request. It is only 3 kilometers. That school is Wall SS. They don't have electricity, but there is a computer lab without. So finally, Kodomo also is one of the schools that need electricity. They are already being constructed. We want to thank you so much for visiting with us. And I want now to end by introducing to you our district executive of the deck of the NRM party. It is important that you also know them. I have a vice, Florence Okio. Wherever you are, Florence. So they will come and take a photo with you at the end of the party, in the day, so that we don't waste time right now. Thank you so much for coming, and God bless you.
Foi totual won kom papati NRM mi Agago mi opero wa kachela chel bod la dit lowo donc wabi koro kitla la dit obi kate ye wallo kapaton municipality weng mi ro la dit obi dore ye loka district loka choli wodet compensation lok mapat weng won kom papati NRM mio. Your Excellency, we have some SEC members here. We have Mr. Tanga Collins, the Executive Youth League chairperson, he's here. We have the representative of the National Youth Council, Kichonso Brenda, she's also here. We have the Northern Vice NRM chairperson. At this time, allow me invite Honorable Obua Amson to come and invite His Excellency, the President, to talk to the people. Honorable Obua, you are most welcome.
Agago wutie kaunu maro President Museveni konen kong yelo malo kong menyuto ni Agago maro President Museveni ijira kono tie kwene ijira me Agago ti kwene. Your Excellency General Yoweri Museveni, President of the Republic of Uganda, and the NRM Presidential Flag Bearer 2026-2031. All leaders in your respective capacities and the people of Agago. Lutua Utie Maber, Anya Dennis Amson Obua, Abeda Lobwon Komme Party me NRM Pitumalo me Uganda. Anakele uwa mot kere chwak, mua ailao, West Nile, kere kanna me President obeye ya chole gino kone ka obina Agago, oanya mot gikomu, ujolo mabe. Your Excellency, in your first leg of the presidential campaign of 2026, today is your last day in Northern Uganda, and you are crowning with Agago District before you cross over to Karamoja region. I wish to thank the leaders and the members of NRM all over Northern Uganda, and specifically Agago District, where you are having your last rally in Northern Uganda, for the massive mobilization and reception of President Yoweri Museveni as the flag bearer of NRM. Unjo Agago poye unajolo President Museveni ba? Achori poye jolo President Museveni, tumarame Uganda poye jolo President Museveni. Your Excellency, I also bring to you the apology of the Secretary General of NRM, who has already crossed over to Karamoja region. He is not here with us. Wunluak me Agago, wangeo kwenda melo ba kwanyo waye, wangeo kwenda melo ba tiukero waye kombedi. Kaini neno kwenda wanayaye, kere kwenda wanotiye. Amidu ni upo uno President Yoweri Museveni, pien luba tiukere, mekwanyo waye chana dot, kana wan yerotiye, kana nukuchpe, President Yoweri Museveni, tedwo go kuchi ya Agago, kuchi ya choli, kuchi tumalome Uganda, wababching wako po uno President Museveni. Yen gin mapire teke kwa dana chela chel uberu kuchi na machel. Wapo President Museveni, pikelo dolo wapola popat, miyowana Agago beru district, wapo uno do kanueno, umiweno mi Agago odoho district. Wapo President Museveni, pinenani eno donyo in history as the first president in Uganda ameo introducing wealth creation initiatives ameti kingang kan wapo wa unu kijira ma an potpe jole melo kedu anamiru wachuni inindua para bin medu machel luang me Uganda dushu bichero kabolo kwi Mayero President me Uganda, Mayero members me parliament, ininuno, wano midu winyijira, omito winyo duru makoki od gweyo dilo amaka tim moro ma olo dilo yini neno jo mere kita yigi yom kede botwi Agago kan wano tiye kede President Museveni inino no otiye kede Beatrice Lakori inino no otiye kede Ricky Anywar inino no otiye kede Court John Amos inino no otiye kede to Henry Magmot man jo angwen ma wun jo me Agago yerogi imiyo gi bendera me mako bendera me party me NRM nindwa para beach wano mitu winyo ne team NRM is the winning team in Agago. Agago wiye ni NRM obilo kwil nindwa para beach Agago. President Museveni lo kwil wachano lek jo wangwen ni wakero gi kichien na chalo defenders. Wakero Lakori meneno ni golo pe odonyo. Anywa Ricky kikore ni machalo liech pachoni ni golo pe odonyo. Okor John Amos beri defense kanu golo pe odonyo. Eka omin wato Henry Magmot kikore maditi dang enang beri defense. In the midfield we shall have Dennis Amson Obua. We shall have Richard Odwong. And up front in attack, we shall only deploy one attacker. That is President Yoweri Museveni. Odino mere dong obi woro kun man. Chake ki Agago. Agago dong tiki udilitienge. Luang me Agago tiki udilitienge. Gino ti ugweto gini NRM. Obolo dilo koe tiena kelo Beatrice Lakori. Lakori tika leko jo. O leko dana chela rio adego koe leg. Lakori mi anywa Ricky udilitienge. Goal number 1! President Museveni has scored a spectacular goal for Team NRM. We can see celebration in Team NRM. NRM oye! Agago oye! Your Excellency, with that spectacular goal that you have scored as you exit Northern Uganda to Karamoja, let me now take this opportunity to welcome you to deliver your message as you conclude your tour of duty in Northern Uganda for the 2026 presidential election. Ami tukong yellow malo piendong President Museveni tia donyileg. Yellow, 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 Agago yellow, Museveni yellow, 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 yellow. Your Excellency, you are most welcome. Thank you very much. God bless you, the people of Agago. Vote for NRM and all the candidates of NRM. Thank you.
Ruakme, the Vice Chairperson, NRM Northern Uganda.
La lobko won kompa party miku malomi Uganda.
All the other leaders.
Lutela mapat pat weng iruomu.
And the people of Agago.
Kidong luak weng mi Agago.
And ask for your support.
Eno bino kain kanyangu kilok matino tiano kilego chwak kibotu.
On the achievements of the NRM.
En mirum poi jami mabejo ma NRM otiyo.
And the plans of the NRM.
Kidong plan mukene mano NRM tiekere.
The NRM has been active on the politics of Uganda, in the politics of Uganda for the last 65 years.
NRM ubero katich matek iwibie mi Uganda pi mwagadong piera bichela bich mukarangech.
In the manifesto which they are going to bring to your villages,
watie ki lok magi choyo pin mar ki luone manifesto pa NRM ki bikelo botu ichara chela chel.
We have identified 7 points.
Watie ki tien lok abiro mapat.
Contributions in the last 40 years by the NRM to Uganda.
Jama biro mapat ma NRM otimo ye botu annually mi Uganda.
The first contribution has been peace.
Gina chiel mabe ma NRM otimo ukelo kuch in Uganda.
As the other speakers said before me.
Kit machalo jomo kene mo bero ka loko ma NPA bino ka loko bero ka wacho.
You the people of Agago are some of the witnesses about the lack of peace, what it means.
Ni wun jo mi Agago moko cha den ka kuchpe wunu ngeo tian Lokech matek kere.
This area suffered from rebels.
Kany mapat bene ki adui watie bene ki jo magi lukuodiang.
The last time I came here I was in Balege. And we discussed it, to see them by air, by UAVs. You the press, show these people my UAVs. Where are the UAVs? Bring them up. The one for just the press. Bring it up, bring it out here. The UAV. They will bring it when they are ready. So we have been able to bring peace because we built up a strong army and a strong political party.
Nigien mo wero NRM okelo kuje Uganda loro pien gieno wero monyo beru monyo matera dada kidong beno gieno wero party NRM ochung matek mi konyolwa.
All of you have contributed to peace.
Ni wuno chung kanye wen wuno yo beno wero kutie.
Because you bring information about the troublemakers.
Pien wuno beru kami ungechi kom joma kela yela bodlo wodgi.
So therefore, by NRM believing in the politics of unity, not believing in the politics of sectarianism, we have been able to unite the people politically, but also build strong national institutions such as the army.
NRM piye lokmi apora pora, NRM miro lokmi ripe, uwero kubere NRM uchung matek mogeru pati mapat kidong bene NRM machalo patu chung matek mineno nene kikelu don lobi Uganda.
We don't care about your religion. We don't care about your tribe. We don't care whether you are a man or a woman. What we care about are your actions.
Nigin ma NRM temo pegi par kono yin dini ni oberu mene, kono yin lego kwene, kono yin pote no berango ero gin ma pire tek loya ye ni in miere betano abe dok matiu mabe.
And that's what Jesus taught us.
En no ye Yesu fonyo wakere.
We shall know them by their fruits.
Yesu wale wabingeyogi kinyigi.
So that philosophy of non-sectarianism, of unity, has enabled us to build a strong party, national, but also strong security institutions such as the army, the police, the prisons, and so on, and also other institutions like the civil service and the judiciary. En lok mana NRM chuye lok mi ripe lok mi ma uwero NRM gugwero pati NRM matek Uganda pian peki poko dan ko ni bera choli lao teso eto gin neno dan weng maroma ni manlo NRM uwero pati NRM chung matek kidong beno uwero muny bagamente chung matek adada pian peki yer ne bono man ko malo man ko pin ki choyo mer lu munya ye matek uwero bene chalo police, chalo prisons, chalo lumon, jo ene weng to chung matek pianana miro lok mi ripe kachel. We have got capacity to control security completely. The issue of the elephants, those ones are easy to control because the electric fence controls them. I don't know whether the Minister of Tourism is here.
Minister mileti kain nika ke keruwaya mama electricity ye wero liye pebino ka yelo dano liye bena mere ke jogo beri pak po bina yelo dano minister maneno lokom le initi kain is here your excellency.
Let him come and tell us what is the problem.
Ni minister ko bino wachi u mama wero liye fur yelo u kun mere ke ket waya wero jog liye.
This is the junior minister, the assistant minister.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. What we are doing, we have 292 kilometers of boundary, both Kidepenga Community Wildlife Area. Because of your directive you gave us last year, we are going to do 100 kilometers of that fence starting from Karenga. And we've started work, Your Excellency. And we'll also cover this area.
You have already started?
Yes, we've started from Karenga, sir.
Very good.
Thank you.
So,
Your Excellency, let me interpret that. Minister Matidi, la dit lobo golo ora ne miro ki fencing kama leti ye ki debo kuja. Che gen dong, gen be kero fence kilometers maromo 100. Mineno nene liye po berotie ka yelo dano kan dongi cha o keto fence ne okay site me Karenga. Ki be kero watung kan weng wek liye po yel dano.
So, we have the technical answer. The electricity shocks.
Ni kay nem ke kero pole eno ni wire no ki match electricity ka liye yo chok match electricity go liye doko e pa.
I would worry if there was no technical. There is, and we have started. They can stay, they can bring food and eat there.
Dano tiki riako mapat gerong word chero no cham chero timo gin maye miero.
But the cows have not gone to school. They are not intelligent.
Ni diang po chero gang kwan petiki ngechu magekan ki gore campingo.
And they charm a lot of grass.
Ni cham me kalumi ken.
So where will they graze? If there are too many, the grass will be very rich. To eliminate the troublemakers so that the cows graze. Then the UAV comes. And even at night, they will follow them. And then you can follow them and hit them, either by armed. Then somebody tells, you know, these cattle rustlers are now clever. When they steal cows, they put them in the vehicle. But do the vehicles fly? Vehicles, that's even easier. If you put them in the vehicle, then I control the roads. If you put them in the vehicle, then I control the roads. And it is true, the cows which were being stolen here were being taken to Kalerwe. In Kampala. So I will discuss with the commanders and I help with them to sort out this. This is a very literal problem. So the army has already stopped war. There will be no war in Uganda.
I
saw something in the papers today that some of the political groups say they will start a war. If anybody starts a war, he will go to Gehenna. He will not go to heaven, he will go to Gehenna. So, there is Kuch here in Uganda now.
Peace here Uganda.
The second achievement of the NRM. You can see this one. This one, this is a smaller one for photographs here. But there are bigger ones. They can fly by day, by night. They are not. They are flown by people on the ground. They are normally controlled from Nakasongola. They go all the way to Congo and come back. I can sit in Nakasongola and see what is happening in Congo. So when you say cattle rustlers, this is a joke. It's not serious. By day or by night, we can get them.
Ni kiri ki di cheng ki di wo kuri gini neno ki weng.
This one is a small one just for taking photographs from above.
Eni ni mer mati tiri me mako chel ki malo.
Now, the second achievement of the NRM
Jome mabe me na Mario ma NRM otimo.
is Donglobo.
Ena ye dong development.
You speak it better, Chori. Never.
Ni ena ye dong lobo. Ni a look leba chuli.
The Donglobo has got two parts.
Ni dong lobo tiki yora rio.
There is economic infrastructure.
Ni mi achiel ayo beru chalo jome meki geru maneno li kung.
Meaning the roads,
No tian loke tie chalo guru,
the electricity,
match,
the railway,
koga,
piped water,
pien me pipe meki yuayo ki penye,
telephones,
chimma wano tikere,
other advanced systems that I
kain,
can audit.
uno romo nenno.
You can audit NRM. So what in the infrastructure, what has the NRM done?
Ni ya gawo kain uno romo kwedo ko NRM lokom don lo manene kung gyote mo ginango.
I'm very happy to see that there is much here already.
Ni jie yom mo meneno ne match bedong tie o ya gawo kain wakakanya wati.
You don't know how I struggled to bring you much.
Un pongeo kitene tuto kere me kelo match.
I think they were Swedish. They were supposed to fund. First of all, the electricity here was stopping in Lira.
Ni match no miero gikwa Lira.
So I had to bring the electricity from Lira further on.
And the chako neno ne miero match wa ki Lira. Ituto na kai kelo match batungkai.
To West Nile.
Ichwalo benaway West Nile.
To Kitugum.
Ichwalo wayu Kitgum gi weng.
Now at some stage when we got to Conakry,
Ichamo ke ichiro chalo yu Conakry.
The Swedish were supposed to fund the transmission lines to Patongo, to Kalongo, to Adilang.
Dul mo make luo gene Swedish no miero gen ko kony gameta ki chilling mineno ne ki kero line maski ki lak o cherat paton ko karo chera wakalong.
Then they said no, we no longer want to fund it.
Go waje paton wo be mini wuchente.
I told them a proverb.
Iwacho gi charulok mo matie ilo nyankole.
A cow which is not your mother's bride price. If they give you a hoof, you say thank you very much.
Nek diang mo po bero diang magechwalo iko mamani kiri dong ki mini mere tu meki kan ili bi wacha foyo mateka dada.
So we said okay, if they don't want to do it, we shall do it ourselves.
Ena wache okay ka undo kwer mini wachiling wano bitimo ki komwa.
And this is where I want you to understand the importance of prioritization.
En gino wero kubere en mite wano nyang mabera dada lok mage wayne teach kore ki kore.
That word, tikore.
Ni en kom lok ena yedong teach kore ki kore.
The problem is when you try to do duchu.
Pero do bikate ke tawani bitimo jami weng la wachel.
Yes, all of them are good.
Pian jami ne weng bene gere be.
Please, that's not realistic.
Eno ni ubingayo ya.
Even when you are walking.
Kiri bed bene initika what?
For me to go from here there.
Ke miro walk what ke kan me chero kuja.
I can't say because I want to walk fast, I put both legs up.
Ne endo pe wa ne pe hatika rona miro woro yor chitu ke yilo ti anario weng mal la wachel.
I will end up hitting my buttock on the ground.
Ne be chayo dure ngom me ada.
So you must one leg up, one leg down. One leg down, one leg up. That's how people walk.
Miro yili woro yilo ti na chel malo na chelo dong pen do ke ra chel pen yilo mone malo no en kita dana woro ke.
In 2006 I insisted that we must put more money on the roads and electricity.
Imagali barrio kabichel ene tanya ne miro ke kep chilling ma dirti lok me guru ke lok me match.
Because you know we are bush people. I'm a bushman.
Ingeo ne ene beru dana ma me lum ene ko me lum.
And we are very good at tikore. We know how to do one by one.
En ngeo lok me tit kore ki kora dada.
Down here want to do chumaber. That's not reality.
Ne dano ki town miro me ne giti jami weng la wachel eno ne pelare ya.
So when they listened to me, we were able to have money in the energy fund
ikare mageno ye tameno ibiru kikero miketo chiling ilok mi mach.
And I was able to transmit electricity from Conakry all the way to Adilang, I think even up to Kotido.
Iberu dong kikero maki yenen miketo chiling mi mach ikwanyo mach ki kona kila ubino karo kipaluo chero paton o karo chero wakutido.
And I worked on a number of roads.
Beneti yo mapol.
Like the one from Oruyo, Anaka, Kochigoma, Gulu, Kitugum, Musingo. Achori Buru here near you.
Niene tiyo yo ma aki oluyo inoya bino wok Gulu karo chero bino choli bu karo chero Gulu way boda wa Kitgum way boda Sudan.
So because of the quality core, you now have electricity all the way.
And any tiyo tich kore ki kore we mach kuber dong tiyo chake mera ke kona ke laka bim weng wadilang weng machiken.
You have telephones.
Un beno tiki chim.
Everybody has got a telephone now.
Ne dang ku dong pol dang weng welo chimmo.
You find somebody picking Malukwanga with a mobile phone.
No ngaro mera meti ang wede Malakwang no tika gamo wa chim bene.
And she tells you here, Tie Malukwanga Maber.
Ne kanya tiki Malakwang maber.
Because the phones are everywhere.
Piandong chim tiyo kat mera kabiru weng.
Now, on the roads,
Lokom yodong.
we have been trying because of the other quality core, we move it, but then people come and divert money to other things.
Gene tega toto bene ye. Eto ingeo kire mera ke ti kore ke kore jo kena pudok poko chiling chwala igino kena.
For instance, you had people striking.
Ine winyo dano bedo ka timo strike.
Teachers.
Lufonye.
If you don't give us money today, we shall not teach.
Ne lufonye te wate kapede mina wachiling tin pe wabi fonye dong matuwal.
But this is your family.
Ero mano bedo lutino wudo.
We are struggling with the money for the roads.
When no furitiga tuta ne kong chiling ki weke fuki gudu.
For the march.
Make follow match.
And you want salaries.
Ero yite mero mero muchara ye.
Salaries were able to improve the salary of scientists because they are fewer.
Ne gino weko gene mero muchara palo fonye ma ki fonye science pian gino.
And we need them now.
Wa mero ki kubedi chawani.
For some of the work which is needed now, like these roads, they need road engineers.
No pian ne kachalo ne kiti gudu no mero engineer no belo ngat mathematical science.
I am somebody of literature.
Ne tikela fonye mama fonye no literature.
But if you bring me to the road, I will not do it for you.
Kade ki ngato timo literature ne obiro ti gudu po betimo kitgi mo keken.
So when we were in the bush,
Karmano ene ti lum.
we didn't have enough food.
Gen le pe ki chamo romo.
And we were always hungry.
No cha weng no kech nerogi.
Now, if you have got little food,
Kay tiki dek manok.
you have to decide who eats this little food.
Yin mire do mok tami nga mo bichamo cham manok matieni.
Should it be the commander because he's big, his status?
Ne mire dong no kamanda yo champion ene dong ti dano madit ka kenyo.
We say no.
Ene wacha pe kamen no petimme.
The one who should eat the food is the one on duty, on guard duty.
Ne ngat ma miro ko cham dek no ngat mati ka tich mati dog tich ka tich machalo no ti gwako dano.
So that when the enemy comes, he fires and we wake up.
Manyor le muñ mati ko ka gwako dano mati ba luenye ye kala mono biro chielo no miro bet ke kero.
It doesn't mean that he's the most important, but at that time he's the one we need most, the one to alert us.
Petian loke no eno ni kene ngata pire tere ere picha eno ni yor no pire tere we ko mede.
Or the one you are sending for reconnaissance to know where to attack next.
Kidong bene yomo kene mano chelo lo kweda magin ngeyo ni aka eni mir ke chel kaka cha mir ke chel bene.
Now, if we get, that's how we survived.
Ene kita wano ko kede no.
By emphasizing what we needed at that time.
Mit neno nene wa kero wa wengi jeme ma wa mir cha money.
And scaling it down on the other things. We need them, yes, but not now. The one we need now is the soldier who is going to reconnoiter where we are going to attack.
Jeme madong no mita mapira tek lo ko bedaye no lo moñ chalo jomu matimo ki kweda ni kaka eniba pero tika kanyo chero chiel kakuja.
So because of not tikore, that's how we delay on these roads.
Ni pian pelo ke tika tich kore ki kore we wagale ki tiji kom yo mugo matikanye.
But I think now our people are learning from their mistakes.
Eto kubede dong jowa dong tika ngut dog tika nong phone dong ni woki pero mageno bede ka woki ye.
They will listen to my kore.
Gen dong kubede tika ye ta meme ene wayne miero kiti ti kore ki kore.
And we can do more of this work.
Ti dong wabete mo kore tichi maduwa dada.
So this road will be done. We're already in the program. The road from Gulu, Awere, Konakilak.
Ni yone dong ki kere polan pagamente yoma aki Gulu bina were chiro Konakilak.
Then from Konakilak, Patongo, Kalongo, Adirang, Abim.
Yoma dong aki Konakilak bino paluo kar paton chiro Kalong bino do chira dilang Abim.
I know these roads myself.
Enengyo yono en ki kome.
Now the one of we have already come up to near Puranga from Masindi.
Yo chel mono tiga awaki Masindi pot kuja do bino dong chok opura.
Now we are going to do also Puranga to Achoribur.
Ki beno dong gene be meru wiege bi kwano ki Puranga ke yobu guru chera wacholi bu.
But I appeal to even the population
Ene loko bot luak.
to accept the principle of kore tikore, because that's how we can do things decisively. Instead of, because when you try to do, I think they call it in Luo, actually poro.
Yes, ne en bene legu un luak. Ne o ye weke ti kore ke kore. En to ke tawo ne ki for materi tiri ma ki fora ni po bi romo wa mabe.
When you do you call it, how do you pronounce it?
Foro.
When you do poro, you don't conclude anything. You touch here, like now. We have poro from Renkunyu, Apache, Aduku, Lira, Puranga. We have poro.
Ne kubede ne gene tika for tija fora. Gia ki Masindi pot bino Apache ki bino karo ki kwa ni akenyo bino Lira ugik Puranga gene fora mate tiri mo kenyo.
We have not even reached Achoribur. We are stuck there now. We are looking for money now.
Ne gene giko Puranga dong gene mogo kenyo kurigite yenye dok chilling weke kwan ki Puranga o Acholibu.
But if we had said salaries, please wait. Salaries wait.
Ne kano wano ye wate kong wek mloke mochara ko chung.
And other projects wait.
Projects mo kena bene kong ko chung.
Let's first finish this.
Ne kong wati ko yoni ene Acholibu.
It will be finished.
Kong lo kubere yono tum wachon.
So even the population should not put pressure on the leaders to poro, because they put here, then they go here, they go there.
Ne wa wan luak. Pedong beno wa ke pressure ma tek to toile kom lotela. Ne ke o meru gin. Ti donc before ma de tiri ko are po binen.
And the leaders also fear
Lotela bedong no luo.
to advise the people, say, please, this is not good planning.
No dong bene lotela luoro mi otam bod luak maka megini nemba ene piketa ke planning kere ya.
We in the army, we are very good at that kore tikore.
Ni gen lo moñ mere wa giri be may lok me tit kore ki kore.
That's how we have been able to give you peace.
En kito wero gene mi o kere kuch bora nyole mi Uganda.
Even today, I'm coming from Gulu,
Tinde benene aki Gulu.
Gulu barracks.
En biru Gulu barracks.
My soldiers there are still staying in grass thatched houses in Gulu barracks.
Ne Gulu mati sutene lo moña makuno furgitiga beri ot lu mate tianone.
I think you have seen them staying in grass thatched houses, even in other areas.
Ni uno beno neno neno ke wangu jone futi ot lum.
You think we don't want permanent buildings?
Itawo ne moñ pege mero ot make geri mate.
But we can't manage to afford all that.
Pian gen furi pege kero metti mo jeme no weng.
So what do we do?
Ti don ngoma watim.
Kore weapons.
Mi la gamme dong tie teach kore ki kore.
Weapons. Now that's how I have these eyes
En gino wero kuberi tiki wang.
to see everywhere in Uganda
Mi nem no kabiru weng mi Uganda gina na ne tok malone.
with UAVs.
Ki gin ma ke luone UAV gin ma don ke menyo kama papat weng.
When we were in the bush, we would emphasize the rifle and the bullet.
Karma no ene ti lumi no gina kero chwingi yelo e yemo duro ke recharge.
Clothes, if you get them, you put them on.
Bon kay no irugo.
If you don't get them, you go with even somebody with torn trousers can shoot you and you die.
Ne kiri ka pende no, kiri ka long mado yech, kay rugi kometiero ka lwen ibit ngato rugo long mo yejo bicheli ne rebene.
So Dongorobo physical infrastructure are moving well, but we can move better if we prioritize.
Ni lok mi Dongorobo watiga wot mabe, ero bi woro mabera dada ka waye ni kiti kore ki kore.
Then there is social infrastructure.
Kidong mi na Mario teach mi Dongorobo mapiko menen kung.
Schools and health centers.
Chalo lokum gangkwan, lokum otyat.
The young chairman briefed you when he was speaking here.
Chairman wa mafudana matiri ni obero ka wache lokum mayere tikany.
I'm very happy to see these young chairmen. There are so many everywhere in Uganda.
Ni ye yo madame neno chairman mafutiri kaman gente o kabiru we Uganda.
Wherever I go, I find them there now.
Ne ko nyoni ka kamo ke kisiere ye we bi no we ko me papate don wen jo mateno.
So he told you the schools.
Wache lokum gangkwan.
We shall continue expanding the schools.
Ene bi mede ke gero school.
But also some little advice there.
Iteke la tam mo matetiri mamire mi ka kenyo.
This whole file is about to Agago.
Ne warga ene ke na pages a bichi wengte a loka Agago ke kan.
Everything is here, but I don't have. We can't go through all of it.
Ne jamme make cho loko Agago wengti kenyo pero mo wote ye weng ka chela chel.
Now, where I need to advise you,
the
government primary schools in Agago are 112.
Next school primary magamente yiloyo yagago timia chiel kapara rio.
Agago has got 117 parishes.
Agago tiki parishes mia chiel kapara bero.
So the schools are almost equal to the parishes.
Ne school dong chok Roma ki parishes.
But in the file here, the parishes with the primary schools
parishes map tiki primary school
are only 42.
Tie parishes pierangwan we are rio ke kane tiki school primary pagamente.
There are 75 parishes without.
Parishes maramo piera biro we are big peke school primary pagamente.
Which means there are other parishes with more than one.
Manyurne parishes mo kane tiki school mer maloyo maduong makarachel.
So this distribution.
Mane don't kita no ke biro ka poko kere ke school.
I've told the Minister of Education to check with even other districts. I have found the same.
E wacho gankal madit maneno lokum fonye mi neno kit me poko ne mabe. Pe Agago ke ken eto districts mo kene.
Why can we not insist on having one government primary school per parish and then we go to another one like that one?
Pengo pe kong dong wano ket ni ki pok ti marom passes weng kong dong nong school pap government me primary weng.
The secondary schools we have in Agago are 9.
Watie ke school me senior pa government Agago bungwen.
But I can see plans here.
Iti aneno plan matikai.
The more schools.
School mo kane manyen. Lokole ki bikere ye school.
Construction underway.
Donc ki bi kole seed school. Seed school
is completed now.
Donc ti roger la pono seed school loko.
Kotmore
seed school.
Construction underway.
Ketika ger ne furi.
Wall construction underway.
Wall seed school bene ketika ger ne. Lamio seed school.
Construction underway.
Ketika ger ne.
Omia Pachwa. Construction under the way.
Ketika ger ne.
So we are continuing. But I think in future be very strict. Don't put more than one in one parish when the others don't have.
Where Paris is well known.
Then on the health, it is the same story.
Benen lokum yorokom en loke wen wor marom.
We have, let me see the health centers.
Futika Nano Health Center.
The Agago has got 26 sub-counties.
Agago tiki sub-county Pierario we abichel.
There is one health center 4
Health Center 40 achiel.
and 12 health center cities. So then sub-counties do not have any health facility of either health center 3 or health center 4 or a hospital. Center 4 or a hospital.
Tien loketien ni sub-counties a paradek peki oriat pagamente Romi Health Center 3.
Now this is what
Center 3.
Now this is what is planned.
Ene don't gin makuri ketika planning.
Upgrade Patongo Health Center 4 to a general hospital.
Kimiro ne ki met Rompa Patongo Health Center 4 kuchetwa district hospital.
Upgrade Paimor Health Center 3 in Agago North Constituency to Health Center 4.
Kimiro ne ki met Rompa Paimol oriat Health Center 3 kuchetwa Health Center 4.
Upgrade Alopo Health Center 2 in Adlang Sub-County to Health Center 3.
Kimiro benaneki upgrading Health Center Chiel ki adilang mechere Health Center 4.
Upgrade Achuru Health Center 2.
4.
Upgrade Achuru Health Center 2 in Agengo Sub-County to Health Center 3.
Kimiro ne ki met Rompa Health Center Rio matia churu matia geo ne kuchere.
Upgrade Obolokome Health Center 2.
Matia churu matia geo ne kuchere.
Upgrade Obolokome Health Center 2 in Agengo to Health Center 3.
Obolo kome oriat Health Center 2 kimiro ne ki met Rompa kuchere Health Center there.
This is in Agengo.
Ti Agengo sub-county.
They say trading center here.
Ni Agengo trading center mati Agengo sub-county.
Upgrade Otumpili
Kimiro ne ki met Rompa Utumpili.
Health Center 2 in Ajali Sub-County to Health Center 3.
Mati Ajali sub-county kan michero Health Center 3.
Upgrade Gere
Kimiro med Rompa Gere Health Center 2.
to Health Center 3 in Gere Sub-County.
Michero Health Center 3 mati Gere sub-county.
Upgrade Kuyue to Health Center 3.
Kimiro bene med Rompa oriat Health Center 2 mati amiele ila pono sub-county weko chetwe Health Center 3.
Upgrade Kokil Health Center 3 in Paimol.
Kimiro med Rompa Kokil Health Center 2 to Health Center 1.
Upgrade Okwadoko.
Kimiro med Rompa oriat Okwadoro Health Center 2.
So all these are the plans.
Michero Health Center 3 mena ye plan pagamente matie Agago.
This whole file is full of those.
Ni kartaja beach enoni wen pongi lok enoni minano nekiti utich eguni.
Now that is social infrastructure.
Mena ye oberu tich man kiti magamente tiu mapinen kunku.
And all together
Jemenu weng
they are and Donglobo.
enoni kiti te tich makeluone dongo lobo.
But now,
Eto kubede
the NRM is always very clear.
ni NRM ni weng gentie matam getie maleng.
Yesterday I was in Kitgum,
La wo ebe de Kitgum.
and there's a very nice tarmac road from Kitgum now to Gulu and beyond.
Nik la Kitgum machero gulu.
So I asked the people there,
Ene penyo jo me Kitgum.
at night,
Neki di wo.
do you sleep on the tarmac road?
Ni wonu burmare lamma megune.
They all listened to me. Then they said, no, they don't sleep on the tarmac road.
Ne gen wanyo winya chigo waje wan ge wapu buri lam.
I said, where do you sleep?
E penyo gini tido buru kwene kono.
They say, we sleep gang.
Ne gini buru gang.
So that means we all go back to our gang.
Ne tian loke no tiene wan weng wabi dok gang wa.
Now when you go back to gang,
Kado yung dok gang.
the chan you left in the morning,
Chan me weko gang kudiko ne.
is still waiting for you.
Inotika kurigang.
And it says, Apoyo Bino.
Chano be watching afoyo duogo.
We are still here.
One get for furuti kain.
You left us in the morning.
Iweko wagere kain kudiko.
We are here.
One furuti.
You have been on a good tarmac road.
Inu beru ka wat ke lamma ke leo maleng.
You have been where there is electricity.
Beru be kama maj link to ye.
But we Chan Pacho is
Wano chan furudong ogi wagang.
Is still there.
One furuti.
So that's why from the 1960s we were very careful. You people, because many people were really wasting time.
Eno wego woyo chakai mara piera bo wen wie ene beru. Mai tamo mabera de dane one mero wa bed ma wariak mada.
And I told them, I said, you are misleading our people.
E watch bot yo magoy plan e wunu tia doro jo wa marach.
They come talk tarmac roads what?
Gem biro me loka guru ke ken kono guru kono mach nga ge.
But Pacho
Geno wego peko mati pajo
is where I stay.
Kama ana beri ye gang.
I don't stay in the tarmac road.
An pako gerai lamma ke furuni.
So what happens in my home is what is very, very decisive.
Gin madong pere tek loya ye gin mati me gang mana beri ye.
The Yoma Bear, those are important.
Yoma be meno be gere.
But Pacho.
Ento gang.
So that's why we said we must add clearly another target. Lonyo.
En gino were watch John ni uti mere tega ye lokom lonyo.
Lonyo is yours.
Lonyo uberu megi.
And so is Chan.
Wachan we uberu megi.
Donglobo is ours.
Donglobo beru jem ma megwa wen.
So this message
Loki enene.
in the 1960s, for us we started long ago.
That's
why we disagreed with some of these old political parties.
Some
of the people listen to our messages. Bundubujo. Let's see whether I have their recordings here.
Ne jomo kene magenti bundi buju imero neno ka duan gi magi recording tikany
Nisie Katuro Bernard wikazi wa Kanyantoa village Parish yanje ni Nyaungu ward Gomboro Uganyikere Town Council district ya Bondebogio ndi mulimi nkatandika kulima ekoko ninari muto musiregune ni eka 12 nkatandika na kuhera eka 5 natura nagwongera nakabone mugaso gweko na nongera musiregune nkakulima mu mirumo 3 dumbi gwatandika kuntweseria nkatandikira akoko nkenke yagena nena kura ateni ndi mu mwaka nkutayaga season ya mwaka ni meri season yone nili mu meri ya 5 meri musanju ni off season kubaga no ya munkenke okwezi ninoga tani 3 atisawe no ekoko eri kumitwa rubiri kitundu oye milioni 75 75 oziobusifuna ozikozesa then beite kukarageri maximum ali obukugulya kamtwaro 10 ekichweka koko sinka gitanka kuigulira ya silingi 12 no busanju esco na etandika ateni ndio bukuparative siasie nkutulukiriaga koko yanje mu cooperative ya Bukwe cooperative ateni ndi saving yeyo utandika kweli kwe 11 kwikiana ndi tinka guri kokweli nde mukutekereza kuiguria mukuni kweli kwa katana
now
niko nitunge
these are farmers
mano beru lufu
from Bundubujo
Magin aki Bundibujo.
Bundibujo is very far from Kampala.
Bundibujo bo moke Kampala.
It is on the Congo border.
Ti border mi Congo.
But you see how they are earning money.
Neno kita giti anongo chilenkere fu.
From cocoa.
Fu yorimone mageluone kokoane.
He's speaking in the local dialect there.
Take a local lep to Gikuno.
But he was saying that he earns about 75 million a year.
Eno wayne ki koko nene ene no chilling maromo million pierre beru we beach in Mwakachiel.
This is far from Kampala.
Bo moke Kampala en Bundibujo no.
Now if we had time we would see his house and so on. Let's see another example.
Nikano chawa tie kono kwa neno wa ote mogero.
In the cattle corridor.
Doki nen ngarachiel mokene matika kama ke gwoka yele.
Eba, nuhu itanti sir. Tataka anda gente wafia talo bon hagwachadan. Meirisa, zakanya, nagura mataka, nyuse nazo, zankoriri kwenda, zashubitiza abana, abana bihereze. Turho kabanza umunyankore naje nahindura nk'umwata mw'imfungu nuko zahanyiranye natunga atuzungwe zondisumute.
On our farm we collect over 900 liters of milk per day, and a liter costs 800 shillings, which is approximately 21 million per month.
Now, this man here
Lacho enene
is not a Jomukwano.
Lacho ne pokwano.
He's a villager.
Oberu lacharo.
Not educated.
Pobero kwano.
But he listened to our message. And he abandoned the poor machon of cattle keeping to poor manyen of dairy. And you hear he's selling 900 liters of milk per day.
Tika chato chak liters mia bungwen iniana chiel.
And the price there is low.
Well chak kuja tila pay.
Because there's a lot of milk in the area.
Pian chak timo pol tutwale area no.
So the price is 800 shillings a liter.
Kuno ni chak liter chiel tichiling mia boro.
In other areas it goes up to 2,000.
Area mokene liter chiel ti weli wario.
But still he gets good money because he has got a lot of milk.
Ni food still and no chilling madbe pien and tika nyato ne maduong.
He gets 21 million shillings a month.
Due chiel no chilling million pierario we chiel. Kicha.
In a year he gets 250 million.
In makachiel no way million mia ki we.
And he has changed his life.
Uloko wakwana yodong.
You see the house he's staying in.
A
modern house. And he has got solar power on the modern house. And he has educated those children like that girl who is speaking English. But he's doing all this when he's far away from the tarmac road. Tarmac road is like 70 miles from where he is. So this has been our message all this time. Let's see what some of our people here have done. If there are some
Anana Masi.
I am Anena Masi.
Until a boy Santa Lualkai.
I'm a tailor in Royal Trading Center, which is in Laguri.
Guru village, Ayila Parish, Guru sub-county, Agago District. Kari, muno foot piano, PDM no. Akia Berugang.
Oh, before getting PDM, I was at home after my senior 4.
Ye ang benagang project PDM o chiamba no chiana oni.
After PDM came in, and then I was able to be given 1 million from PDM money.
Beru mahali wario kipiari ya ngoyam.
It was the year 2024.
Tapi fully dwema bor and muka.
That's in August.
Akadek
3 acres.
Ya kwanyo makwanyo beru kavar piara dek we beach.
Oh, after harvesting, I was able to realize 35 bags of granite.
Macharo beru milionario kalimia che.
After selling, I was able to get 1,000 shillings.
Beru kumano bana kwano kudu chon.
On top of that, I was also able to study tailoring as a course. I was having only two showing machines, these 2 singer showing machines. After selling my G-nut, I was able to buy the baby locking machine at the cost of 985,000 shillings. Other balance of the money, I was able to procure 2 goats. I bought them at 180, the cost of 90,000 each. This room we are in, I also rent it 40,000 monthly. Some other balance of money I was able to add with my stock at the cost of 500,000. Some other thing I have already used it to support me at home.
Now, that is the story of Anena. She got 1 million last year of PDM. She planted groundnuts 3 acres. When she harvested, she got 35 bags. And she sold them at 2.something million. So the one who had borrowed 1 million already had 2 million plus within a few months. And from the 2 million she bought that machine which I didn't know myself, that sewing machine which is they call for what? For locking or for what?
Ni en ki kom milionario muno ne otiyo kere mi willo machine money. Ni machine no mono tie mi locking ti mi ngoy. It's for locking, Your Excellency.
Very good. I'm learning new things. I didn't know that one.
Ni en no pinge o korigin no fude ti afonyo ne afonya.
And she bought it at 900 something shillings.
O willo we will me chilling ali mi abung wen kigimo.
Cash.
Ki kom chendre don ki come.
And she bought goats.
Chido willo diagi.
And she's also hiring a room where she's selling at 40,000 a month.
Tika chulo ot kamadong en kuberi chare ye koy bongi wel me ali piara ngwen.
Which is 480,000 a year.
No magachel wel ototi ali mi ngwen e piara boro.
So these examples should encourage all of you.
La kori la nyut enene miero ko mi kero bot wan weng.
We are continuing with PDM.
Wano tika mede food ki PDM.
We may even have to put in more money.
En bedong nene bi kero chilling maduong bene do PDM.
So that it covers more people.
Wek dong gudar mapola dada.
But for now,
eto piku bedene,
I will add another 15 million.
Piku bedene bi medo million para beach.
For the leaders to borrow from.
Bot lotela melegone.
Because now we are not allowing the leaders to borrow from the PDM.
Gen petika yeni lo tela good den take PDM.
The local leaders.
Lo tela maping.
But we also want to start a fund for the church leaders in their dioceses and the Muslim districts.
Ni gen bene mirni gichak chiente pe lo dirodini.
So that they can also engage in wealth creation.
We gen bene chak ti utij menya yolem.
If they want.
Kagimero.
Then the cultural leaders.
Lutela mete kwaro bene.
Also their fund. A fund for them.
Chilengi bene. Tie.
Then we're also going to start a fund for the university leavers.
Bene gena tia kato chiling pelotina mano tiro university.
If you have left university for 2 years, you have not got a job, you should go to that fund.
Nika teke tiro university beru magario mapina oti chere gam chante magi bikarone.
So what we want
Gina wa miro
is to get rid of poverty.
Mirne waluanye komchan.
I really get very concerned when you hear the testimonies of these young people.
En tunye tinge mada kai winyu chaden pa yo matitiano en magitika mione.
Who get 1 million for the first time in their lives.
Mano no million achel tian me achel kuone.
There are so many of them. I have them in my video here, but I don't have time to show them to you.
Nik ene teki kuri jono madua da video maka megelo tiano matitiano mano guno million achel tian me achel.
Therefore, from our program of our manifesto of 7 points,
ke dom ma lukke ke manifesto pa NRM matiki tian loka beyero ne.
all of them are in that manifesto.
Loki wenti manifesto pa NRM.
But now I brought you three of them.
Ene kwanya kanyik loka dek ke ken ki manifesto kom loka beyero ye loka ye.
Kuch.
Lokom kuch.
Donglobo.
Lokom donglobo.
And Lonyo.
Ki dong lokom nyayo lonyo.
3.
Iloko jema dek ki ken.
There are 3 other points.
Points are dek mukene.
Which I spoke about when I was in Gulu.
Ebero ka loka ye karmeti Gulu.
But they will play them for you on the radio so that you can hear.
Eno donc ibero ka tukudwana radio we uno bet ka winyo ne.
But before I conclude,
mapia ene tiyo loke.
I want to add another point.
Emiro medu lok mukene dore.
Kwan nono.
Lok mi kwan nono.
From 1996,
uchake mwaka pira bungwen wi abichel.
We introduced UPE.
Ene kate ki lok mi kwan lumuru.
UPE was supposed to be kwan nono.
UPE no miro bedlok ni kwan nono.
Students study free in government schools.
Ni miro no ki kwan nono school pagamente.
It started well.
Uchake kong no mabe.
And I have now got many children, many young people who provide witness that they came up because of that free education. But the school authorities started bringing back money. Manok. Started with lunch money. Then added, now there's no more kwan nono now. I'm not happy with that. Because many of you are now luneko, so many children. Uneko. Yes. If you don't allow children to study, you are killing them. So when I saw this, I said, let me organize some resistance. So I started skilling hubs. Because with the UPE, I had so many other people. The DEO, the head teacher, the PTA, the foundation body. All those are not convinced about my plan. But there's one area where you put me where I am the only authority.
Ni ka mone unu kero en ma en kene ido itiki twere ye.
When you voted for me in 2006,
Kara mo bolle kui magal
216 and 221,
Kara mo bolle kui magal bariyo ka bichel ka para bichel ki piaru wachiel.
State House is under my control.
State House don't tie bore ene ilo State House.
So I use State House to say,
And
let me show these Ugandans
ene ti uki State House meni wachi wega nyuti ki Uganda ni
that Kwan Nono is possible.
ni kwan nono timme.
So I started skilling hubs.
Ichako lok me kwan nono me mi riego bod lo tieno di ero ki teaching.
And my graduates here,
Lo tieno mala go kwana yoding igulu ni geti kany.
Tiekan,
Lo tieno unu ti kany.
where are they?
They are coming, Your Excellency. They are here.
Oh, Maber.
Man be mada.
I want two witnesses, one girl and one boy.
Ene miro chaden ke bod jario ke ken nyaga chiel ke wuba chiel.
Atama foyo la dirlo mati kenwa. Han kinying kiluana limo Fiona. Haki sub county makiluani parabo ya Agago District. Ikarama winyu kwambe no mala dirlo bo hero makiluani industrial hub. Akero we are paying ni pa kwano bi ergen eone ni ning. Ka tiara body Peter Hardy si. Awe mama gen eni teni ning. Ke o teta procedure ne. Kita mira what kere. We ada a tiara gulu. A chati teaching makiluani hairdressing. Kuberi chana chiki saluna kiluani mama wif. Amiu the service maduani da kere bedi bakwaro a tiara kuna no le mwana makuno berentie. Where ya da beru ki nuang chui atem level la rio way level ma ki luani modla ki level 1 where kar ma be ari na no ka for His Excellency the President of Uganda, may God bless you abundantly. Because of you I am here.
Why had you left school?
I left school in primary 4.
You left primary 4 speaking the local language.
Agiro kila ngwen ki kunu da chiero pian ki fonyo le mo we ngeo mo manak na.
Why?
Pian ngan ma chula pere.
Chente pe. Oh, Marach. Okay, the other boy now.
Afo ila diet lobo.
But before this one, Lakwara, how rich are you now?
Me, like in a mount, Ramon Uchiana, Limia Bichel, come Jame Macharo, only weave, Kidong ye with Dharma Kerugi.
Oh, in a month, out of the weave for the hair that she sells and dressing women's hair, she can get 600,000 per month.
Oh, Maber. Apoyo. The boy.
NRM oye! President Museveni oye! Kikani ya kilon NCO kinkwan mokwano a third intex actually presidential industrial la diet lobo akane comedy wadid wa enini kero mi wakale do tiano bulo ku beri kero mi lobo wa enini kero mi wakale do tiano bulo ku beri kero mi lobo ko pan enini atiga lega bon la diet Katwere, you expand it to the district level. We are looking at the grassroots level, very good opportunity.
My people pay for my shoes. It is inflated price, but I don't mind. Apoyo Rutino, Apoyo, you go and sit. This one left school at what time? At what class?
The boy P5, the girl P4.
Go and sit. But pay them, pay him. I want him to be paid now when I'm seeing. Pay them, pay him. I want him to be paid now when I'm seeing.
Ne chana pe ke chul mai ne no.
I want to pay him here. Why are you taking ages? Now, you can hear the witness of these young people. You count the money. Thank you. Now, you can hear the testimony of these young people. Their future had been destroyed by charges in government schools. One had dropped out at P4, one at P5. So we are conserving ignorance. How can this be? Now, these people were as if they didn't have any value. Now, these people were as if they didn't have any value. But by training them just for 6 months, you see what they are doing.
Any training, John, do a bit can net general. Neno tell you do gola you come timo jema pat.
Some of those products which they are making here in Gulu, we have been importing them from China. From Dubai. From Italy. Now these your children are making them here. So therefore, in the coming government, I want really to agree all of us, without pulling and pushing, without that we provide free education in government schools.
Ni gamete manien madong chake mwara mabino ni mete wanwe yele wa chel ni donc wek kwan mi nono ku bet bolo tiano makwane school pagamente.
And that's why day schools.
En kino wero tiano woro day.
A primary school per parish.
School pa gamete me primary beri parish weng.
And the government secondary school per sub-county.
Kedong school pagamete misinia sub-county ya chel.
My economics
no chura na tiene
of education was for children to separate studying with eating and sleeping and all those issues.
Mirne lokom komburu lokom cham ki lok mukana ka lok mekwan mirlo tiene ko nge kwan neken.
Because the main thing about education, about school is kwan education. You can eat at home. You can sleep at home. As long as the school is near. You either walk or cycle to the school, study, go back. So that the little money the government has concentrates on building classrooms, building laboratories, libraries, teachers' houses, and pay the teachers, and maybe textbooks. But if you include boarding and so on, then it becomes very expensive for the government. That's how you end up with the children of the rich being the one to study. And all these children drop out. This is very dangerous. So I appeal to you all to really be of one mind on the issue of free education.
En do ite lok bot wan wang do bet kita ma che leken ni kwan lu muro do loko du kwan minono.
Now, finally,
lok mi a git kene dong
on the issue of Lonyo,
lokom lonyo.
there was the issue of the destruction of cows in Lango, Teso, Acholi by the rebels.
Ni lok mo katini diay pa chuli lao kite so balle lok me luwen pa dui.
And the wars
En luenye
and the cattle rustlers.
kidong lok ka karamo jong mano kwalo diay wa.
In the past, we tried to do restocking.
E karmo karanget gita one kong kitim lok magamente poko diay ot dogot kidogot.
But as we were restocking, some people went to court.
Magene chak one dong ki chak miyo diay ot ki ot yo keno chere court.
So the court came in and said there were people who should be compensated.
Court do bino way jo man no kene miyo ke chulgi.
People don't normally compensate for war
Dano juju pe ke chulgi pi luwen.
because war is chaotic
Pian luwen do biru gin ma balo dano.
and it destroys so many things.
Balo jomi ma pola dada.
It destroys life,
Luwen balo ko
property,
balo jamme
time. People's time get lost.
balo chawa.
So that's why we were thinking of restocking.
En gino wero en de tia tamone miero donc mi dien le moro bodano.
Yes, we lost so many things, but let's start with the restocking.
Da gera wana ruwenyo jemi mapol ero wekong don wachak ke mi dien bodwa.
But because we didn't want contradictions,
Piane pe wa mero ni wabal jemi mogo.
I kept quiet and I gave a chance to the lawyers.
En lingo mot ti mi okare ke lungol kop.
And we started giving them money.
Chako mi chiling bod lungol kop.
159 billion.
Million mia chele pier bicha bungwan.
But when I checked,
Er karma dong ene neno.
and I started getting information that there's a lot of core.
Mende chako ngiyo ko chiling inde chako nungo ngeche kuo dong duo yeda.
So I called a meeting
Ene lungo kachoke.
of the leaders in Teso, Lango, Acholi.
Ilungo kachoke kilo tela me ya chuli lao kiteso.
I said, what do we do? Why don't we go back to restocking and have a flat figure per household, per homestead?
Ni pengo pe dong wadoko chene lok mi poko dien le muro. Manor ot weng no dien marom.
Then I suggested a figure of a beach dako, a beach dock.
Ni ene katiki wel dien ni dien mi robera bija biji o rachiel achiel.
So when the people had this in Teso, Lango, actually they supported it.
Ni karma dano wunyo loki teso lao kachuli guchwa o loko lumuru.
So when I got a report from the committee of Teso, they supported it.
Karma no report ki komite mi teso guchwa o tam enone.
The committee of Lango supported it.
Komire mi lao guchwa o lok enone.
Now in Acholi they supported it also,
Ya chuli bena guchwa o loko bena.
but they added that in the case of Acholi,
Ni gero gendo ko mayro gimoni pi ya chuli.
the war had lasted longer
Luenyo ri kan matera dada.
and it was there all the time.
En luenyo ti ugakan kar duchu.
And in the other areas it was like a spillover.
Ke kabiru mo kana chelo lao teso ne guye kira kuno.
So it was better to do both in the case of Acholi, to do the 5 per household, but also compensate the other ones who had been identified.
Ni ya chuli kibitiu ki plan ario weng joma chon no ke chulu gine ki mede ke chulu gi joma o kena ne o weng go bino dia bija biji ora chela chel.
So me, I was very happy because at least all the areas had agreed on a beach per homestead.
En ye yompian area weng o ye loke dia biji ora chel.
Now this is good because now that's a minimum.
Eno ni yen ye yom eno bedok be. Pian meno dia ya beach konyo lwa.
Then the other one, the other variation by the Acholi, I've told cabinet to study it, to see how it can be done, and to see how to avoid any nyenkos involved in that.
Ne proposal pa chole ne kiribet ori weng no dia bida bit chul pa jomano chon no actually what that compensation komede ni ene chwalo loke ching cabinet ministers me nano loke wek lok me nyero pogo donye dore lao ke teso.
So I'm busy with the campaign, but I've written to the Prime Minister to follow up the whole thing.
And get a busy kuberitie look me campaign ere choy waraga dong both Prime Minister ne onen kep me tiako loko.
But the Diang, 5 Diang per homestead is very good.
Ero look ne dia bidi ora chela me look ma bera de da ene chwaka de da.
You have seen how these young people like Anena, we are very happy with the goats and so on. So you can imagine if each homestead has got a dog, cows, they will be very happy.
Ni no nena ma ka mor na na kita ye yom kere ni ku bi lokom jige mo welo ke cheleng PDM ka dong dano ora chela no dia bi da bi dong beru be romene.
Now let me conclude with my own wealth creation, small in 4 acres model, my model farm in Lango.
Eno waje de mero giko loke ki fu make luoni fu eka ngwen eto no kwa fu ma pat weng mati lao kan.
My name is Dr. Maurice Ochen. I am a commissioner by appointment deployed at State House, and I've been assigned by the President to execute the 4-acre model. And I've put them so far in 10 regional zones in the country. Now, the 4-acre model is an idea conceived by the President to guide our farmers on how to utilize their small acreages of land so that they can earn more money through intensive farming. And here we are talking about enterprise have good yields and high income for the household. So with the fish farming, which is one of the enterprises that can be done near the water without interfering with wetland and tampering with water flow. Then we have the zero grazing unit. On the other side, we have the coffee, we have the banana, and also a household needs food crops as 1 acre plus fruits. So this idea income for the household. And as I will go into the small mathematics, you will know that it's capable of pulling somebody out of poverty. Now, specifically on the fish pond, here is about 20 by 50 meter pond, 1,000 meters squared. After finishing the excavation, we stock 10,000 fish. We feed it for about 8 to 9 months. In the north, which is warmer, the fish grow faster. And in the west, which is a little cold, you add 1 more month to reach the same quantity of grams. So by that time, the fish will be about 800 grams to 1.5 kilograms. In the market, the fish, which is 1 kilograms or 800 grams here, cost about 10,000 shillings. So having stock here 10,000 fish, by 10,000, somebody will get 100 million in 1 year. And then when you subtract other cost of managing, which is roughly 30 million, somebody can be able to save 70 million on this fish pond.
Now you can.
And this size we can.
You can hear now yourselves. Your chairman was saying that there is so much can that it is disturbing our roads. And that the water table is near the surface. Now we are going to use that water table to build a vast fish farming industry. For you people. The fish ponds are expensive to make. You may not be able to make them yourselves. But the government will make them for you.
Gamete yo bi yope wuka gwako rechi.
And you run them.
Chi wundo yo loyo.
But you can hear from a fish pond of 20 by 50 meters.
Unu beru ka winyo ni kapeto rech dam manoti meters piarari o ki piara.
In a year, I get 100 million.
En la dit lobi no million mia chel ki ye.
This is my state house farm.
En ni me wana beru ka neno ni ti state house farm mamege ibara lege.
Not by leg, there's another one in Lira University.
Nima en ni pe bara lege ti mokene doki Lira University.
Near the industrial hub of Lango.
Netie ka kamalo ti no kwana yemi no ti ching manoti lao.
Because the industrial hub also, I want them to learn agriculture, manyen.
Lotiano magien tiero ka kwana school le mahia ma lotiano kwana no ne mero bene geno fon teach machalo menno.
Pour manyen with chura.
Mero ne geno u fon lok mi fu manyen ke chura mabe.
You earn 100 million, and when you deduct costs, you remain with 70 million.
Ne kenen ino million mia chele magachel ke kwanyo lok mukana me chulo luti kije mukana ne donki million piera bier magachel.
So we are sitting on wealth here.
One watika beri wilonyo kan.
So these are the points I wanted to present to you today.
Mene yeno lok mata wane watch boto ni no matin.
Kuch. Donglobo.
Lokom donglobo.
Lonyo.
Lokom lonyo.
Kwan nono.
Kidong lok me kwan nono.
And pour manyen with chura.
Kidong lok me fu manyen ke chura.
With these few words, I ask you to support the NRM as you did in the past, but even more now.
Niki lok me lok manok ke tiga leguno mete ke chwako NRM kiru chwaka karma chon erdo met chwako malaman.
So that we continue.
Wekwa mede ki teach.
Apoyo matek.
Foyo la diro foyo.
NRM oye.
Oye.
Agago oye.
Oye.
Acholi oye.
Oye.
Uganda oye.
Oye.
Apoyo matek.
Foyo.
Let's have the flag bearers.
Agago poyo una tek to 12 pijolo President Yoweri Museveni. Ichawa ni endo ngachalo won komme party me NRM me Uganda. Ami yo bendera bodjo ame uni yero gikan me mako bendera me party me NRM. Iyakina gi utie kere Honorable Beatrice Akelo Lokori, Honorable Anywa Riki, Honorable Okot John Amos, Honorable To Henry Magmot, kere Honorable Opio Leonardo Jok for LC5 Agago. Number 1 is Honorable To Edward Magmot. En yero malo gamo flag eroko. Mono dong tien yutatira ni dong chakere tin ni wara nyim. Flag me NRM tichie. Ama won come party come President Yoweri Museveni. Ena me omie. Namario Amea lobo yonge Honorable To pero Honorable Anywa Riki. Anywa Riki dado gamo bendera meroko me yelo. Ame nyuruni endong biro chere kin gang kamo yukwi pe President Museveni imege ki NRM candidates dushu. Number day kobero Honorable Okot John Amos. Eno nyono ping loko bero kea kyo bero civilian. Odonyo komaro enang chia gamo bendera meredong. Mechung ite party me NRM enogame bot won kom. Otieke de Honorable Opio Leonard Ojok, Monopi LC5 me Agago, Entieda Yirumalo Megamo, Bendera Mere, Metel Agago, Achalo won kom Elsia Beach, ite party me NRM kungamo Bendera Mere bot chairman me party pi Uganda. Mayor Giki uberedong Honorable Akelo Beatrice Lokori adang endong chia wodgamo bendera enogamo bendera ko ibot chairman me NRM pi Uganda President Yoweri Museveni jo mukene dong chalo LC5 councillors gi LC adegi duongere la didong miyo joni yene menyutu ni flag pa NRM tie bot NRM flag bearers dong la did lobo won kom me party me NRM tie do amako chalketge thereafter we shall have a picture moment with the converts. May I ask protocol and security to lead the team of converts. The team of converts. Manjo magindo ye NRM. Bedo charo lare kanisha. Yini gamo yeshu deko bidogini ando ye yeso chalo la lara. Gin yaro chwako party mukene duongi bedo jome FDC. Tini dong gino tika tuchi dogi ni gino ye pare me NRM. Yo mugamo flag potia wire ikin luaki flag. Aneno team me converts dano telo wigi obedo RDC me Agago omido dang puo ye te puo yo Hotela me party me NRM ame gino bedo katuchu jiri bod joni yene me gini binu I party ya bear ang party ya tech party me NRM mono jo mayel gino tiro chingiari yo gino ngeo ni NRM tiro katuon ching nu NRM abedo na machiel gina na hari hukwao jo me Uganda ni obedo na mario ero tindo gino joining para miro bedo na machiel The wano jologi rugi potie mago poti boma blue eto girakete gigina yellow gino duong ba hatamo unu woro tujiri bod joma puru dong Wachi gini parme NRM na parya ber. Gin ma blue ma uni ruhu no eno. Pe beg jame weng ma o check jama ber. La emme kapot pe o check no kala ne green kado check bedo yellow. Apo palo kapot pe o check no kala me green kado check bedo yellow. Gin ma yellow gin ma o check. Man weng gin jo ma yad yu gweng ikom kema me NRM. Ero chake tindong wano tiye dong achalo dong brothers and sisters in NRM. Unluang me Agago mando bedo rally me Agiki. This is the last rally for His Excellency the President and the flag bearer of NRM in Northern Uganda. Northern Uganda now hands over the presidential flag bearer of NRM to Karamoja sub-region. So we are now giving a long pass to Karamoja sub-region. Your Excellency, we wish you all the best as you kickstart your second leg in Karamoja region. Northern Uganda wishes you the best. We shall now embark on phase 2 and phase 3 of taking your message to the grassroots. Oya dong malo wegdo where me kwogolo Uganda in reverse order. May we rise up
Wafoyo matek, wafoyo la dit president me bino Agago, wafoyo bino ni matek adada. Won motiki gin manaka neki poke wu bandera pa NRM wa yilu malo kala dit dong tika yope miya wa yilu malo jo mama ko chal miro mako ne wa yilu malo wafoyo matek. The President of the Republic of Uganda, thank you so much for the time you've had with us. Your Excellency General Yoweri Museveni, Olara. Wafoyo. Wafoyo binuni, wafoyo. Kai woro what mabe.
Let's get ready to say bye-bye to the national chairman. Are you ready? Ting malo! Ting malo! you so much, Agago, for loving the national chairman. Your Excellency, we love you so much. And these people have promised us that on 15th, next year, Jan, they are going to vote you. Thank you, thank you, Excellency. Ting malo, ting malo. Ting malo, ting malo for the president. Ting malo. Your Excellency, Muzee Ruhanga Kutware J, we love you so much. Ting malo! Ting malo for the president! Agago oye! Museveni oye! Museveni oye! Don't Ting malong, ting malong, ting malong, ting malong! Afoyo! Afoyo, 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 afoyo! Ting malong! Let's show Muzee love! Let's show Muzee love! Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for loving NRM, Agago. Agago oye! Museveni oye! God bless you. Thank you so much for loving Muzee. Thank you so much. Thank you the young generation. Thank you the women. Let's protect the gains. And the first gain is peace. Thank you so much, Agago. Agago for President Museveni. Agago for the NRM flag bearers. Museveni bye-bye! Museveni bye-bye! Thank you.